Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've been online and doing a video, and I apologize. I've been feeling kind of under the weather, so I apologize. Um, First thing, um, we're going to rebroadcast sometime this week Richard Simpson from The Relatives. We did an event a couple weeks ago, but I didn't get it live on Zoom. So worked out the bugs, so we're going to try it again. Um, and I want to thank Tom Wallerth again for being live last Wednesday. I think that turned out really, really well. And sorry, I'm very hoarse and I apologize. Lots been going on since then, a lot of the Epstein stuff, and just a lot of weird stuff. I've put a lot of updates in the news section, and one of the things I thought was really funny is, well, sad, but funny in a way. We've Congress cut funding to NPR, one my favorite station. I love NPR and listen all the time. Um, In fact, I still turn it on in the morning and listen to it on my laptop. Uh, but PBS was also cut, and that impacts a lot of people that are in very red areas, in very country settings that have no other way of getting broadcast during weather catastrophes. But we know that Trump and Christina really don't care about loss of life and think FEMA is just there to support the states instead of leading the response. Better to cut funding to the call center the day after the flood um, than care about those children and people that were missing. Very, very sad, but true. Um, but the funny thing is, and it's on my website, so learn more. But in the early 90s, Sesame Street, and Trump hates Sesame Street. How could anybody hate Sesame Street? It just came out when I was too old for it, but I watched it. Um, I'd rather watch Dark Shadows, but I did watch Sesame Street. But they introduced a character named Ronald the Trash Man. And Ronald had orange hair and looked a lot like the Manhattan, New York icon that was not renting to black people um, at that time. And they mocked him. And there were a couple of episodes where he was the butt of jokes. So check it out. It was really, really funny. And I really enjoyed it. So check it out. Um, but that was a really good one. And really funny. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my phone off. Um, we're also going to be having, he was the director of mental health at Vecinos, but he stepped down from that role because he wanted to cut back on his hours. And Vecinos is an organization in Western North Carolina that works with migrant workers and provides health care and mental health care for them. So they treat it like a community, and it's a great organization. And he's going to talk about um, how what's going on with ICE is impacting them and the health of their community. So, and they're also rolling out, because of the cuts in Medicaid, they're also rolling out programs to underserved, impoverished people in in Silva and surrounding areas. So really good for them. So we're going to learn more about them. So that's exciting. I'm also looking for somebody, a retired financial expert, that would like to discuss what's going on with the Fed, with Jerome Powell, firing him, the Fed's independence, and what tariffs are going to do to our economy. And I'd really like if you were retired. So if you're an expert, please let me know. Please post a comment on my website. I respond to those comments quite frequently. Um, and volunteer. I'd really like to talk to you about it. Um, I'm also not that I'm going to get anybody that wants to agree. And I've asked on Nextdoor, maybe Nextdoor, I might get my financial expert. But I'm also looking for somebody that's a mega person that would like to talk about um, Donald Trump's handling of the Epstein case and what they think of it. And be honest about it. I'm not going to be accusatory for you being MAGA. I just want you to be able to give voice to your opinions. Um, with events coming up, there's a lot going on this week. I'm going to head to, on Thursday, there's an event in Rock Hill um, talking about the AFL CAO that I want to attend. But this weekend's another Aw Shit event in Rock Hill. And turn out strong. Show your voice, show your support, bring some food, bring some pencils. You know, back to school is going to be hard for a lot of people. So help out. Um, give what you can. I know it's tough for me to give, but I'm going to clean out every bean and pack of spaghetti I have to bring it for people so they can feed their families. It's tough. The food banks are having difficulty. Um, and if you're a senior and you need help, please look at my website. I list all of the food banks and the options in Rock Hill and surrounding areas and where you can get assistance. So please check it out. Um, I really want to build this community and our voice, and I need your help. Um, I'll be in my Pretzel Tells Nuggets t-shirt this weekend. So I do have new product launched. So I do have water jugs and got my coffee cup. It's cute. Got my bags. So come on out and support us. I also have some great Trump stickers that a friend of mine mailed to me. So we got some of those to hand out too. So um, whatever it takes, do what you can. Um, and help out. You know, just check out my website, www.pretzeltellsnuggets.com, and support us any way you can, just by reading the articles, just by giving me feedback. Greatly appreciated. Let's grow this community. And just some sites to check out. Um, and YouTube's Jack Cella is excellent. Luke Beasley is great, and he has such a great sense of humor. Adam Mockler really tells some great stories, and there's a few new ones that I really think you should check out. And also, watch Midas Touch. I'm not overly impressed with them, and I know they have a huge budget and 6 million subscribers. I'd be happy with 50. Um, but, I haven't been around for that long either. I haven't even been here a month. So it'll be a month at the end of this month. But, give me your feedback on what you think of Midas Touch. I think they sell too much. I think he uses the same language day in and day out. They get some great stories, but then they rebroadcast segments of them over and over and over again until you just want to go. Eh. So just provide your feedback. If I'm off base, I'd love to know that, and just check it out. And everybody, have a great day. Take care, and don't hide your voice. Share it, show it, scream it. And I'll see you on Saturday, everybody. Take care.